Yeah, no, see, horses took me a long way from when I was young. When I was younger, I was cyberbullied from I got kicked by a horse. Horses can take your mind off of everything. I used to smoke weed, stuff like that. Thought of how could I get high, stuff like that. Addiction. Then horses. Once you're with horses, you kind of feel innocent because those horses can feel what you're feeling. Like if you're scared, then they're probably gonna buck you off. They'll act up with anything. Teaches you about life and injuries too. A lot of horse injuries with me too. Yeah, but still get on. Cowboying up. But something to get your mind off of. Like when you're on the back of a horse, it's just you and the horses. All you want to do is just laugh and smile. That's when I got out of the hospital, when I got kicked by a horse, like, I already won. My grandma said no, but me and my grandpa went on and put me back on a horse. Like, it was fun. That's how much I'm into horses. And then my uncles always told me, get bugged off, get back on. So that's pretty much the way it goes. Can't be scared of them. It depends on your horses. Like, kind of like treat how you want to be treated. But this is like raised how you want to be raised. You raise your horses like how you want to be raised. Make them look how you want to look. That's why you gotta feed them every day. Before you go ride them, uncles always told me, brush them off. Make them look good. Always make them look good. Pray. Get blessed off. But yeah, horses, they can do a lot for you.
Never underestimate yourself. Life is tough, but you'll always be tougher. Love yourself. Always.
A horse doesn't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
My culture is powerful.
Wake up every morning with positivity, but don't do it for others. Do it for yourself.
The eagle soars high and is never low. Don't underestimate yourself. Stay up and never let yourself fall.
Life's a garden. Dig it.
My culture is powerful.
To the young youth, having strength will help you get through life. It's all about your heart and mind. Love yourself enough not to let yourself fall. Never give up. Having strength like a horse will set you free.
Pocahontas was the one that taught me how to ride. Real gentle. Talk to him. Stocks. Run. And then stop. Yes. What? Our language is sacred. My grandparents used to tell me that we have the same language as the Great Spirit behind it. Very similar. We had talked the same language. But the horse, if you're not very careful with the horse can take your emotions. If you're having a hard time, you go over there and you talk to the horse, and I'm going through a hard time, I'm missing. Somebody passed away, I'm missing them. Having a hard time with his addictions, maybe alcohol or drugs, and you talk to the horse. The horse takes all that emotion. And the more you do that to the horse, the more the horse takes in all that emotion. Eventually it passes away because of that. They're that sensitive. they take that off from you. So that's why the horses had that spiritual connection to the Great Spirit. Like I told these people, my grandpa had a vision about a horse when he went to a vision quest, and the horse gave him power. He'd take sweetgrass. He blessed the horse before he talked to him. That way he protects the horse. Then you can keep on talking to the horse about all your life. Talk to the horse about how good of a life you were having today, and how you would like to have it to continue. When you take care of them, they take care of you.
The horse has a spirit, mind, and soul with a personality of its own. When I see a horse, the words that come to mind are pride, culture, respect, smart, silent, unique, and trust. To me, the horse is your best friend, and sometimes your only friend.
Stay positive, don't look down, look up. It's the only way to go. Be happy, be proud, be confident, never be scared. Be gentle like a horse. Think up to the clouds, don't think down to the ground.
Horses are sacred in many traditional ways. Horses are hovats, and hovats are very spiritual. They are on our sacred land. They are our healing and our medicine. They equal friendship and tradition, as well as power and journey.
Well, yeah, I've been around horses pretty much my whole life. I grew up in Muddy Creek, on a ranch. My grandpa had about 500 cows, and it wasn't even a choice. You had to ride. Then I married into a rancher's family, so it just kept going, My father-in-law, he was a big-time rodeo guy, and he had horses, and I rode a lot of horses for him. Just the way of life, Horses are a way of life. I remember when my son passed away, I didn't know what to do, and I just would ride her. So that's why I said, this is my baby. It heals you, So I just go for rides in the evenings, just meet her, and like I said, I truly believe they're healers, My worst time of my life, that's all I did is ride. And then when my father-in-law passed away, same thing, all I did was just ride, just go out there and hang on to her. They say they take a lot of that pain out of you, so I just give her hugs. And if I'm having bad days, I'll catch her and I'll go do the same thing, just lead her around or pet her, give her hugs, and then to me, it feels like healing. Takes a lot of that stuff away. Because my son passed away in June, and my father-in-law passed away in August. And one of my really close friends passed away like about a month later. It's kind of rough, but.
Been around since I can remember out here.
Yeah.
Same different herds. Couple saddle horses in there that got away from us. Hard to catch with them wild horses once they get with them.
Today though, she's following those horses, running all over.
These are mu'ataha, holy, sacred, spirit, mu'ataha, beautiful. Horses, they have super senses and extraordinary powers of perception. And these Indian horses, the Cheyenne horses, the Cheyennes' first horse culture, buffalo culture, and a dog culture. And these two that are standing behind me have been proven through DNA and testing that the Aboriginal horse here, it didn't come from Europe. These aren't Spanish barb. They're the original descendants of the Cheyenne given the Lakota and other nations a gift. And this gift here is a sacred, it's a vessel. The horse, this mu'anha, is very sensitive to the unspoken word. It has super senses and extraordinary powers of perception. They're 32 to 33 dimensional. They're 3 days in advance. They already know what you know. They also know what you don't know. So they adjust to the level of communicator. And why they're like the creator, and they're like our Cheyenne children. And we want to elevate to their level instead of bring them down to our level. If you look at the black and white, her name is Magpie, Mo'at. You can see the buffalo horns on her ears. And if you look at Bluebird, you can see the prehistoric, they're different. They're not built like the regular horse. And when I'm communicating with them, it's an indirect. It's not pressure and release. It's an indirect. They communicate through communication, not through pressure and release. Yeah. So now watch this. Watch my hand. Watch my hand. Horses have a 15-foot radius around them. They can feel and sense everything. Okay, now watch my hand. I'm gonna go up its back leg. And I'm gonna come there by the flanks. I'm gonna come there by the flanks. Can you see it moving? And then I'm gonna come over here by the withers, by the ears, by the eyeballs, nostril, and then I'm gonna go back to the ears, and I'm gonna put it back down in the ground. Beautiful, holy, sacred spirits.